for the Predators, who moves it ahead, and now with a broken stick, Jokinen will go to the bench for a change.
Bourque was looking for a call. His stick got slashed. It did break.
Mike Ribeiro comes up with it, tried to set up Craig Smith, and I think the shrapnel of what was left of power play assists, power play points, ice time, game-winning goals, on and on you go. Here's Silverberg on a seam pass through the middle. Hutton fights it off and covers up.
Tonight for Anaheim, if you recover a puck, Nashville would rather take their chances on a long-range point shot than having multiple players available lower down, closer to the net.
Fisher with a long wrist shot.
Areas, including the corners in their own defensive zone.
It has been a remarkable turn for this team as Smith's shot is saved, and the rebound trying to chip it over Anderson as he was cutting to the net.
Fast and talented, and they joined the rush. And moments ago, we saw a good example of that. Watch the play by Ellis here. Kind of flips it up and just lobs it up into the air. It's off the top of the crossbar. You don't much care that the LA Kings picked up a point. I'm sure there were a lot of other folks in the Pacific Division that were more concerned with that finish.
Seth Jones tees one up, blocked by Silverberg to the near side. Volchenkov got it through. Father played as a member of the Dallas Mavericks, Popeye Jones. He didn't follow in his father's footsteps. Instead, he grabbed a hockey stick. Here comes Perry. Gets locked with it. Into the Nashville zone. Return pass just misses the stick blade of Perry.
So they are getting full mileage out of a red-hot goaltender in Pecorino.
Predators are 1-1-1 in the back end of the back-to-back games as Hutton seals the near post and denies Sammy Votnik Preds play. And they don't rely quite as much on the defense and the goaltending as they have in years past. They can outscore you, as we showed you earlier in tonight's broadcast, based on that goal output. Here's Getzlaf, and Hutton snaps it with the glove.
And Getzlaf read all the way. Good outlet pass from Corey Perry. And Getzlaf trying to go short side, top shelf. And aggressive goaltender Hutton well up in front of the goal crease, holding that hand high. Getzlaf shoots it right in the mid. I don't know if he had to move this. Watch this. Nope. There it is right in the webbing.
Ice time per game in the National Hockey League. So we'll see that pair out there a lot for the guys in white. Thompson seals one off at the line. Maroon got it in front. Jackman right at the top of the blue paint. Big hit as over comes Boschman to get a big hit. Who bought him out in the offseason. So the Predators signed him to a one-year deal. Here's Bolesky. Score! Hutton acted as if he was screened, but Bolesky makes it 1-0.
And Kessler in the neutral zone with the strip of Forsberg. Here's the Shayak, ramps up the stick.
Sixth best home record in the league entering tonight. And Raquel with the face-off win off the glass and out from Sammy Votnik. Cogliano comes up with it, storms in. Finds Stoner coming late. He missed the mark. They got down early yesterday, 1-0 to the Kings before they built a 5-1 cushion. Silverberg's long wrist shot punched away by the blocker of Hutton to the line. Lindholm gets it through, and that one's absorbed by the Nashville netminder. Got it to the net. Hutton steers it away. Lovejoy steps up, Hope to the point, covered by Getzlaf. Off the post! May have been tipped by Bourque in front as Hutton was trying to get a glove on it. Lovejoy has it again. Getzlaf draws three defenders. Back to Lovejoy. One-timer saved through the screen of Bourque and covered by Carter Hutton. Behind the Nashville goal, kept in at the line. Nice play by Bolesky, and just missing on the tip was Palmieri. Bolesky gets it back as Palmieri was able to track it down. Now up the boards, Boschman. The point covered by Palmieri. That is tipped right on, and Hutton holds on. Back with the Dallas Stars. Ekholm, the defenseman, pulls up in the corner after skating all the way around the zone, and the rebound came to Forsberg, but he couldn't get it on net. Ekholm has it again, winds and fires, scores! Off the post and in.
Well, this may have been redirected. Watch this puck as it comes up near the blue line. There's Ribeiro, and it's the fake shot. Ellis lets it go all the way through, and Ekholm shoots it, and
Yates fires it in front, a little behind Nystrom.
And there's that play where Weber comes all the way down from the point, creates a chance.
Getzlaf storms the other way, drops it to Rennie Bourque, tipped in by Corey Perry.
And the long arms of Corey Perry, he's just going to lay the stick blade down. Look at Perry in the middle. Just lays the blade down, and Bourque snaps it. It's off the blade between the wickets, and the Ducks jump back into the lead.
This pass broken up, and Stoner just sweeps it.
You can see how quickly the Anaheim defenders are trying to move the puck.
Oh, great pass. Vatanen finds Perry behind the defense, and he missed the net. He gets bumped as he goes to the other corner with it. Just about to the halfway mark of the hockey game. The Ducks have led 1-0 and 2-1, and that's where we stand right now. Maroon able to dig it free. Got it to the front of the net. Back to Lindholm. Oh, and I don't know if Hutton saw it, but he saved it. Oh. Maroon bumped by Josi, and the loose puck picked up by Gabriel Bourque, who hoists it to center. Glove down by Lindholm. Oh, wow, did he take a hit from Weber?
He got crushed.
Along the near side. Sloff stick. Or at least it's a right-hand stick. As Seth Jones scores! Well, that was deflected on the way, and it knuckled its way to the back of the net.
Yeah, tough break for the Ducks. One opportunity to clear, and Lovejoy using Getzlaf's stick could not hoist it out of harm's way. This looked like that deflected off a couple of people before it made its way into the net. High screen, I think it touches Kessler, then it touches Lovejoy.
Getzlaf pokes it to the corner, and then got it as far as the line, but Jones hinges over to keep it in.
You know, it's a good play by Jones to use his body there.
Ellis, that was tipped. Rebound, score! Craig Smith, and Nashville has their first lead.
This play right here by Seth Jones. How he protects this puck on the backhand side. See him stick out the right leg. He keeps it alive. Point shot, tip, rebound.
Smith and Ribeiro. Jones is open. Very careful to keep possession of the Predators on this power play that has now just 40 seconds left. Ellis's one-timer gobbled up by Anderson. And Stoner mixing it up in front. Hutton gets it back, however. Fowler calling for it high slot. Couldn't pull the trigger, but does hold the zone. Again, Maroon and a little back pass to Palmieri. Great job to keep it alive. Open is Vatanen. Save Hutton. Comes it off at the line. Down low for Maroon. In front for Palmieri. Turned away. Fowler holds it in. Vatanen, side of the net. Oh, Maroon drew it across. Off the post on the tip by Maroon. Oh, and they blew the whistle. Why? I have no idea. Hutton is down in the crease.
Covered, and he gets bailed out by the quick whistle of the referee. There was the first Maroon chance. Here was the second one. Actually went off a skate, off of the goalpost. Puck is alive. The referee has already blown the whistle. There's the redirect. Boy, what a break for Hutton. And
Palmieri trying to get it back to Kessler. Can't jump around Weber. Dug out by Bolesky. And Kessler gets it back to the line. Bushman puts his head down, lets it go, and Hutton makes the save and reels in the rebound. Lovejoy, nice pass into the middle. Cogliano ahead to Silverberg. The return pass just out of his reach. Ellis holds him at bay in front. Silverberg missed. And Hutton covers up.
Well, Silverberg did not get a lot on that shot.
Still second in the West.
And there again, Volchenko off the glass.
Here's Getzlaf. Pulls it into his feet. Brings it to the front of the net. Hutton makes the save. Spinning rebound bid by Bourque. Turned away by Hutton. And his bid blocked out of the zone by Wilson. Nashville trying to change quickly, and storming back in is Sami Vatanen. Brings it to the middle. Backhanded. He is erased as he got to the top of the blue paint, and the net is off behind Hutton.
He's got nothing.
Chances in this third period are 9-0 in favor of the Ducks. So they're trying to keep the pressure on. Turnover in the neutral zone. Reaching back to get it is Getzlaf, and he flips it in on the backhand. Boschman way on the play, bumping with Josi.
In this game.
But he digs the puck away from Maroon. Behind the net, Maroon sweeps it right back through the slot. It comes to Fowler. His shot hit Raquel. Cogliano was felled as he went after it in front. Maroon again for Cogliano. Can't get a stick on it. They connect with it. Down low, Bolesky has it in his skates, gets it to Boschman. He put it right through the slot again. All the way out to Lindholm. Thompson's shot, redirected, bounces off the side of the net, and they score! Boschman got to it!
On the doorstep, let's see. Watch Boschman, he's gonna, nope. I don't think Bolesky ever touches
Sicamous, British Columbia, ahead now for Craig Smith. Smith trying to just chip it along, broken up by Lindholm, and he chips it ahead. Here comes Kessler on his off wing. Cuts to the middle, drop pass, got it over to Beauchemin, couldn't kick it up to his stick. Getzlaf up the boards, tried to get it to Lindholm, didn't put enough on it. Weber turns back, 5 seconds in overtime. His wrist shot is handled by Anderson, who sweeps it away. But Ribeiro got to it, tries to center, and a shot will be blocked as the horn sounds. And 65 minutes is not enough. We'll have bonus hockey. It's a shootout tonight. And he'll pick it up and swing in off the left side. Anderson out. Now he slows down. Speeds back up, and a diving glove save by Anderson.
I think this is the toughest play. When a guy slows down and he's barely moving, and then he's got fast hands like that.
63% on the year. A right-hand shot. He approaches Hutton. Score!
A quick release, and Hutton guesses. You know what? He kicks out the left leg. It's too much. I guess you'd say he over-guessed on that one.
So Craig Smith has to score, and the Ducks win this shootout. And the right-hand shot approaches Anderson. Now he hits the brakes. And scores!
I don't know why more guys don't do it this way. I mean, the waiting game, I think, swings in favor of the attacking forward. Stick, foot off the ice.
He'll swing in from the left on Hutton. Ducks win! 2.5 minutes left in regulation. They win it thanks to Ryan Kesler in the shootout. Our final score tonight at Honda Center. The Ducks 4 and the Nashville Predators 3.